afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It's been a few days since I've spoken to you. I don't even know if I've spoken to you this week. I don't think I have. A lot has been going on, but I will share that with you after today's bag. Now, today's bag is the bag that was listed on Monday, I believe, but I didn't do a video. So the bag has been listed for quite a while, and here it is. It is a kind of navy blue, it's not a dark blue. It looks a little darker in the video, but it is, I called a bag navy blue once, and I had a customer kind of say it was a lot darker than they thought. So I'm hesitant to say dark blue because it's not like a midnight blue. I think that's midnight navy. It's kind of in between there. But I love these geometric shapes. So 80s. So absolute 80s. Very slim line. Beautiful, beautiful leather. It has a brighter blue interior, little bit of creasing in the stress zone, that really nice kind of vintage velvet interior, couple of compartments, a zipper compartment. There is no maker's brand, and if you wanted to put the strap inside and make it into a clutch, you absolutely could, but it is a nice shoulder length. And if you absolutely wanted to, you could make it crossbody. So that is the bag. It's something right out of Dynasty. Crystal Carrington could have been walking down the stairs with this beauty. So that is the bag that was listed on Monday, but I am now only just doing a video today on Thursday. So how have you all been? And what have I been up to? So, had a lot of kind of stressy stuff going on. I don't know if you can tell, but there's been a lot of stuff going on in here. My mom and dad got their kitchen ripped out on Friday last week, I think. So Sunday we arrived with our little truck, or Pius's truck, and we loaded up the cabinets. We brought them here, covered them all up because they're in the room that we took the ceiling down from. It is freezing in there, by the way. Leather Bag Lady weather report. Hamilton has a fog advisory today. Now, Pius is out and about in the big rig, and he's not really seeing fog anywhere else, but poor old Hamilton. So, we're in for some weather tonight and maybe tomorrow, so I may not be visiting with my clients tomorrow, but we'll just have to see how it goes. So yeah, I've been feeling a little overwhelmed, might be a word, stressed out, not necessarily stressed, it's just a lot. This house, as you have heard me say many, many times, is a means to an end for me in terms of somewhere to live. It no longer is my sanctuary. It no longer is the place I yearn to come home to. At the moment, it's the place I want to get the hell out of. And we're here trying to empty out cupboards. I did quite a bit today. Had to really force myself to do it today. So the upper cupboards, which I think we're keeping because they fit perfectly. There's nothing wrong with them. Need a little bit of work on the doors, but that's not an issue. Emptied all of those out. And you look in them and you think, oh, there's not that much stuff in there. Holy crap, there was a bunch of stuff. So we took a cabinet from the kitchen, an IKEA cabinet, brought it into the living room. It was not stable because the floors in here are like higgledy-piggledy. So I did find some shims. I shimmed it, and it is now chock block full of everything that was in the cupboards. I found a bunch of stuff that's so out of date. I'm surprised nobody died eating it. Just herbs, rosemary, bay leaves, that kind of thing. Not that I use that stuff at the moment, even though I am trying to be Chef Boyardee, but I haven't used any of it. So in the garbage it went. found a whole bunch of stuff that will be good to take to Pius's. Tea bags, rice, soup packets, that kind of thing. Chicken stock, beef stock, stuff that we use on a regular basis. So that has all been put in a bag and is ready to go. I've sold a couple of bags despite not listing, so I appreciate that. I've just packed bags going off to South Carolina, so I will be taking that to the post office before I head back up to Pius's. And that's kind of been it. I had a show yesterday in Welland, which is the first show I've done this year. It was okay. Still really struggling with whether or not I want to go back to doing in-person shows and how I want to move forward with the internet. I did get really kind of gung-ho with the .com. Haven't really, I started out really well, and then just all this moving around, and the stairs were hurting my knees, and wah. I know, but hey, life is life. I did some very heavy workouts last week, and it has absolutely kicked my ass. Hot flashes are back in full swing, so haven't really been feeling the greatest this week, but definitely wanted to say hello to you all today. I've been thrifting like crazy, and I have found some fabulous bags. Equally on the .com and the Etsy. Found some really nice root stuff. I'm really trying to make an effort to even go on Marketplace and pick up some root stuff. So I've been doing that. So a lot kind of behind the scenes as I'm having a hot flash right now. So we're just going to be working on this place. Like I said, tomorrow is going to be a snow day for me anyway, it sounds like. Poor Pius has to go out and work regardless. We've been watching some TV, which is something we do not do, but we've been tired. We have not been sleeping very well. Me, hot flashes, whatever, and Pius just, I think I wake him up. I snore like a trucker. So I think that's gotta be annoying him. And he says it isn't, but I don't know. And so I wake up, 3:34 to go to the bathroom. And from that point forward, I can't get back to sleep. Hot flashes and all the rest of it. So we're tired. So we've been watching Sons of Anarchy. Now, my biker man is kind of sharing all this kind of stuff with me, and I'm watching the same show, but I am not understanding or picking up the details the way he is. We were sitting last night, and I'm like, who's this guy? And when did this guy show up? And he's just, telling me, I'm like, was I even here? I am so used to having TV on in the background because I don't really pay attention to it. It's on every now and again. I'll lift my head. It's trash TV mostly because you don't need to follow it. You just listen. And I think sometimes I zone out a little bit with the kind of TV we're watching, which is a story, which you kind of have to follow the characters and all the rest of it. But I am enjoying it. We relax after dinner. We have a little bit of a snuggle and a cup of tea, and it's been really, really nice. So we're going to watch Sons of Anarchy, lots of seasons, so it could well see us right through the winter months. And then we're going to do Yellowstone because Pius tried to get into Yellowstone before and couldn't, but I just think it's fantastic. And I have no problem watching it again. And talking about watching, took my clients on Monday to see the Whitney Houston movie, and it was fantastic. I saw Whitney Houston in 93, I think, in Birmingham, England. And I'm not going to spoiler alert the movie, but there is a portion in the movie where there is a world tour that is being scheduled, and she's really not healthy enough to do it, but for financial reasons, she must do it. Now, when I went to see her, she had lost her voice. It was a very disappointing concert. It was the third of 3 dates, and we just presumed that she had sung her little heart out for the 3 dates and had just lost her voice by the third. After watching the movie, maybe not. But it was an excellent movie. Maybe not kind of the backstory that you were expecting. Not a lot about Bobby Brown and her relationship. Not a lot about her relationship with her daughter. A lot about her relationship with her father and her mother to some degree. I totally forgot her mother was Sissy Houston. And her godmother was her aunt is Dionne Warwick, I think. I can't quite remember now. It's a long movie, 2.5 hours, but it was excellent. And talk about goosebumps. I mean, it's just, I mean, I was 19, 20, 21, like kind of 89, 90. And, all her I Want to Dance with Somebody and all that kind of stuff was my pop era. So I grew up with that stuff. So it was kind of interesting to see the story. So if you're kind of on the fence, if you want to see it, I would encourage you to go see it. It was very, very good. I enjoyed it. My clients loved it. Anything animals and music, we definitely go and see. And that is it for me today. Just apologies for not really being catching up with you daily. Might be a little bit like that moving forward, just because I am feeling very kind of not organized in my head, not organized in my own self, just doing all this extra stuff. But I am going to try really hard because this has got to get done. End of March is not far away. So we need to step it up, and we are ripping cupboards out on Friday. So maybe I'll give you a little sneak peek of what we're doing. That might be interesting. I'll have to ask Pies first because I'm not sure. I don't want to put anybody in this thing that doesn't want to be in it. I think he'll be okay though. And we can maybe do some before and afters. I actually have a great bag. It's not vintage, I don't think, that I picked up today. It's a Coach bag, leather bag, and it is a mess. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to fix it up. So I might even do some before and after pictures on my Instagram. I might do that. And it's a Leather Bag Lady Vintage on Instagram. And maybe that might be a better format because it really needs to be a photo just so I can get real up close and all that kind of thing. But yeah, so we'll do that, and I will be with you maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm not going to promise because then I don't want to let myself down and don't want to let you guys down, but we will keep in touch. Believe me, we will keep in touch. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.